We have found at every level in organization, at every level, people genuinely want to know that who they are and what they do matters. And when you thoughtfully share with them that they do matter, it is the most profound gift that you can give them. And it calls them to levels of fulfillment you can't imagine. The other thing I could give a whole talk on is that we discovered along this journey, I was always taught if you cared for somebody, you would go over and talk to them. And we have found out that when you care about somebody, you listen to them with empathy. Brene Brown is an expert in that. She talks about the difference between sympathy and empathy. The first class in Barry Wehmiller University you have to take, you have no choice, is communication skills training. It's a 3-day intense course in empathetic listening, and the biggest feedback from virtually 99% of the people is it changed my life. And from young mothers, they say to us, I now know how to raise my children. Instead of talking to my children, I'm listening to my children. And finally, how we lead. When you look at those people in your care, in your companies, in your particular department, when you look at those people and you realize they are somebody's precious child, that your leadership will materially affect their fulfillment and the fulfillment of their family and their kids. There's nothing our government can do compared to what you can do when you walk out of this room if we walk out committed to be good stewards of the lives entrusted to us. So how we lead profoundly impacts the way people live. While we are all trying to do good in the world, and that's the fundamental premise of conscious capitalism, can we do less harm? Can we not hurt people as we achieve our goals? And really, all you have to do is genuinely care about the people whose lives entrusted to you. If you don't want to carry a book home in your suitcase, or you don't want one, this is the Crip Notes. This is the short version. Everybody wants to do better. Everybody wants to do better. Trust them. Leaders are everywhere. Find them. People achieve good things, big and small. Celebrate them. Some people wish things were different. Listen to them. Everybody matters. Everybody wants to do better. Trust them. Leaders are everywhere. Find them. So our message, the reason we wrote the book is we believe we were blessed with a leadership model for some reason that we think could profoundly change the world you live in, that your future generations will live in, and that we could profoundly become a more human world where people validate each other by the way we treat each other. Bill Urey, a professor at Harvard, who's a world peace negotiator, wrote the book Getting to Yes, who's been negotiating world peace for 30 years. Bill Urey's statement about Barry Wehmiller is it's the answer to world peace. Because when people feel valued and they listen to each other, conflict in the world goes, in our families, in our companies, in the world goes down. And we can do this tomorrow. So we are showing tonight, we put together a documentary, I think it's 30 minutes long, of this journey. We've been just releasing it. And the purpose of it, more than anything, is to capture this journey so that future generations will know how we got to where we are and genuinely caring. We also created Barry Wehmiller Leadership Institute because people are virtually coming in from all over the world. And we've had McKinsey's top partner in leadership, Harvard, Bob Keegan of Harvard. Bill Urey, I mentioned. Amy Cuddy, number 2 TED Talk. Amy Cuddy said she thought places like this only existed in her head. It's as close to utopia as she ever saw. Bob Keegan of Harvard said it gives him hope. And so we believe the only reason we're sharing this, the only reason is because we believe it's a gift we've been given, and we are called to share it with you. So my hope is that we've awakened in you, in your movement to conscious capitalism, that it's not just about the product, it's about the lives of the people entrusted to you. Thank you for the opportunity to be before you.